All right. So here, whenever we are talking about solving, the main property is that we are going to use the solving. Whatever rules that you learned yesterday, those are all the application for today. Now here, whenever we're working on any of the solving part, one thing you have to keep in mind, it's an equation, so there will be an equal sign in the middle, and you are trying to find the variable value. Either it's x or y, doesn't matter. Whatever variable is given for you, you are trying to find the value for that one. So you have to give me an x value or a y value, or maybe two of them. Okay. Now when you try to simplify them, our whole goal is to match the base. The base is going to be whatever is at the bottom, okay, not the power. We're not talking about the exponents. We're going to try to match the base. Now when you try to match the base, look at this one, try to change the large number to the smaller number with an exponent. So over here, if you look at this one, we have two sides. We're going to work with the bigger number. We're going to reduce it to the smaller one and put a exponent on that one. And then you might need to change both of them just to match it. We will see one problem like that. And don't forget the rules of exponent. All the rules of exponent that you learned yesterday that I gave separately over here. I said, okay, write down all the rules of exponent. So we're going to use those ones. Those are the rules we're going to use today. Okay. Let's look at one of the problem. It will make more sense. Look at number 1. So over here, which one is the bigger base? 25 is the bigger base. We are going to try to make it a 5. What exponent I can put that I make it a 25? 1/2. Okay, 5 square is going to give me, because I'm not going to change anything. This one will stay as it is. I think I should. What power of 5 gives me a 25? Let me rephrase it in that way. 2. So 5 square is going to make me a 2. We're going to try to make this base and put an exponent, though this one doesn't change. I'm not changing anything technically. I'm just rewriting it to match the base. This is 25. 5 squared is also 25. I didn't change anything over here. But by shifting it to an exponent, I just matched the base. That's going to stay. X won't change. I was just talking about 25. Question? Are we good?
Yes.
All right. Now here, power over a power, what do? We multiply them. So 5 to the power 2x. Once you reach at that point where both your base is exactly the same, we just get rid of the base. There is no base anymore. We make it a regular equation. So the only thing left over here is going to be x plus 1 is equal to 2x. It's a plain and simple linear equation. We can simplify it. Just move all the x on one side and all the number on the other side. So it's subtract x from both sides. 1 is going to be equal to x. Question? Any question? No? Great. Do number 2. Do number 2. I'm giving you 3 minutes. All right. So when I was checking, I think all of you did it correctly. X is going to be equal to 1/2. I want to talk about number 3. Look at this one, please. So over here, I have the base is 7 and the base is 49. How can I break down the base on the other side? What should I do? 7 squared. So it's going to be 7 to the power 5x is equal to 7 squared to the power x plus 2. Now here, many of you do it wrong. Whenever you are multiplying with it, this will be distributed with both of them. It's not only one of them. The whole thing is together. So if you don't do it, you're going to end up with the wrong answer. So 5x will be equal to 2x plus 4. Bring everything on one side, and if you solve it, x is going to be equal to 4/3. Many of you did it, and you did it correctly. Good job. I want to talk about the fraction now. Please pay attention. What happened? Which one? This one? I'm going to talk about number 5. You will figure it out. Look at number 5. So here I have a fraction. Again, as I said, we don't want to deal with fractions. We have to get rid of it. Now what can I do over here? So -1, right? Okay. So let's do it. X plus 1 is going to be equal to 49. I want to make this one a 7. What can I do? Power negative x, -1 is going to be equal to 7 square. Is everybody with me? Give me a thumbs up. We good? Great. Now we're going to get rid of the base because they're the same base. Negative x, -1 is equal to 2. Let's add 1 on both sides. What can I do now? What's the value? What should I do? Divide by -1. So I can get rid of the negative from this side. So x is going to be equal to -3. Question? Confusion anywhere? Perfect. Do number 4 and number 6. I'm giving you 3 minutes. It should not take more than that. Go ahead. If you did it correctly, I want to give you the answers for this one. So x is going to be equal to 3. And for number 6, x is going to be equal to -3/5. I want to work on number 7 with you. I don't have space over here, so I'm doing it on a separate sheet of paper. So here it's saying 1/2 to the power -x squared is equal to 4 to the power 6x plus 14. Please pay attention to this one. So over here, we first have to bring this as a whole. We cannot have this fraction. Let's get rid of the fraction, 2 to the power -1. And on top of it, I have a -x squared is equal to, on the other side, and then it's going to be 6x plus 14. Now I have to distribute and distribute -1 also. So if I do it, it's going to become 2 to the power x squared is equal to, on the other side I have 2 to the power 12x plus 28. Base is same. Let's get rid of it. 12x plus 28. Now pay attention. It's a quadratic. It's not linear anymore. So what do we have to do when we solve the quadratics? So we have to bring everything on the same side and do the x, since it's a trinomial. So x squared minus 12x minus 28 is going to be equal to 0. So let's put it in the cross. What are the factors?
2 and -14.
Positive 2 and -14. So x plus 2, x minus 14 is equal to 0. Don't forget, these are my factors. I have to give the answer, x values. So x plus 2 is going to be equal to 0. X minus 14 is going to be equal to 0. X equal to -2. X equal to positive 14. These are my answers. Any question on this one? I want you to pay attention to number 8, please. Look at number 8. Look at number 8 over here, please. So the first thing again, first I have to get rid of the fractions. So 4 to the power -1 to the power x is equal to 8 to the power x plus 1. Now somebody tell me one thing. Is there anything I can do to 8, put an exponent and make it a 4?
No. Yeah. No.
No, I cannot do anything. and 4 is 4, so I cannot match anything. But I can do one thing. I can break this one down as an exponent of 2. So 2 squared is going to give me a 4, and over here 2 cubed is going to give me an 8. So both of them, the base is going to become a 2. That can happen. Sometimes you will need to match the base. Both of them needs to be simplified. So it's going to be 2 square. I already have a negative 1. It's going to become a 2 to the power negative 2. And then x over here, and 2 cubed x plus 1. Is everybody following how I got this negative 2? Because I already had a negative 1 over here, and I'm making a 2 square, so I'm multiplying them. Are we good? All right. So it's going to be 2 to the power negative 2x is equal to 2 to the power 3x plus 3. Let's get rid of the 2. Negative 2x is equal to 3x plus 3. So x is going to be equal to negative 3 over 5?
Yes.
All right. Questions? Go ahead, go to the practice. There are, I think, 20 problems over there?
There's 20.
Huh?
There's 20.
Yeah. So if you go to your practice, it's there are 20 problems. Show all the work, and it's due now. It's very doable. We still have 20 minutes. So finish it, bring it to me, check your work, and I can stamp it right away. Any question? All right.